Nathan Zegura here with a game preview edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals, folks. It's a big one. Monday Night Football. The Browns and the Steelers, Heinz Field for what likely is the final appearance of quarterback Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers at Heinz Field. He mentioned that in the media earlier this week, that this is probably it. So it is going to be emotionally charged, and frankly, the stakes could not be any higher. Take everything else out of it. The Browns know their only chance to advance to the postseason this year means they must win in Pittsburgh, and then they must win in Week 18 at home against the Bengals. Now, it is possible that the Browns go into this game in full control of their destiny. All that needs to happen is on Sunday. The Chiefs must beat the Bengals. The Rams must beat the Ravens. Both of those things are favored to happen in Las Vegas. Will they happen? We don't know. But the Chiefs beating the Bengals is an absolute must for this Browns season to have a chance to continue. If the Ravens beat the Rams, the Steelers would have to beat the Ravens in Week 18. But it's possible, as I said, going into Monday, the Browns could be in complete control of their destiny. Now they sit at 7-8. The Steelers 7-1. And this one is massive. After having a COVID-ravaged team for the last couple of weeks, the Browns are finally now back at full strength, or as close to it as they can possibly be, with some of the injuries we know, like guys like Jack Conklin. But you think about this offensive line that had one starter in their natural position last week against Green Bay. Now you're going to have 4 out of 5. Wills is back. You got Joel back at left guard. You got J.C. Tretter back, Wyatt Teller at right guard. Then we'll see what happens at right tackle, whether it's Blake Hance or James Hudson. You should be able to run the football. Nick Chubb, coming off of a game in which the Browns ran for over 200 yards and 8.8 yards per carry against the Packers. That should be able to continue against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They come into this 32nd in the NFL. That's last in run defense. And so look for the Browns to really punish them on the ground, but you're going to have to make plays through the air. And Baker Mayfield, he knows he's got to be better than he was against the Green Bay Packers, has to take care of the football. If the Browns win the turnover battle and score more than 20 points, they will beat the Steelers. That's what the numbers say. The Steelers don't win when they give up more than 20. They win every time they've held an opponent under 19 or fewer this season. So for the Browns, the offense, that is a key. And I mentioned they're getting healthy. Now that's not only true on offense, it's also true on defense. Back this week for the Browns, Jadeveon Clowney and Malik McDowell up front. Myles Garrett getting healthier. Your linebacking core almost fully intact. And then on the back end, a week ago, you didn't have Ronnie Harrison, you didn't have John Johnson, you didn't have Greg Newsome, or you didn't have Troy Hill. You should potentially have all of those guys back. Now, Hill and John Johnson are injuries, same with Kareem Hunt on offense. But with this game being on Monday, perhaps the Browns will be able to get all 3 back. And when you're going against Ben Roethlisberger and this Steelers offense, you got to look for the ball to come out quickly. And they've got dangerous playmakers. Deontay Johnson over 1,000 yards already this season. They've got the big guy, Chase Claypool. And then they've got a great tight end, Pat Freiermuth, who made the huge catch against us in that earlier loss this season when the Steelers won 15-10. So the Browns defense, they will have their work cut out for them, but they should be able to get after Roethlisberger. And the good news is the Steelers not really a threat to run the ball. Their leading rusher, Najee Harris, very talented player, but he's averaging just 3.7 yards per carry for the season. But throw all those numbers out. This is the Browns and the Steelers Monday night. It's basically a playoff game. And we all know this. The atmosphere, it's going to be electric. Could be the swan song for Ben Roethlisberger, as I mentioned. The Browns need to find a way. We have gone through this season with so many opportunities slipping through our fingers. This is the time to clutch up. This is the time to seize the opportunity that could be lying in front of them. Again, we're all going to have our eyes glued to the TV on Sunday. I know that starts for you guys at 11 a.m. Eastern on News 5 for Browns Countdown. But after that, it's the Chiefs and the Bengals, the Ravens and the Rams. We're going to be paying close attention. And then for the Browns, it's very simple. Take care of your business. We must go 2-0 to have any chance to play in the postseason. And the good news is, if we are in the postseason, it's going to be because the Browns have won the AFC North and will be hosting a home playoff game. That'd be the first time they've ever won this division. But we'll talk about that next week if that opportunity presents itself. The big thing is you must go 1-0 this week. Monday Night Football in Pittsburgh. Well, full coverage for you, as I mentioned, right here on ClevelandBrowns.com and the Browns mobile app. It's as big as it gets. The Browns, the Steelers, huge implications. Monday Night Football under the lights. And this has been the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals.